Guess who's back in the house? Too big tiggle for your Let me stop playing on these TikTok streets. Anyways, if you know what song that is, comment it. But either way, I'm back because I got a secret, y'all. I got a secret. I really think BMF is one of the top tier soap operas out in these streets. And I think that Charles and Lucille's storyline and Nicole and her baby carry the show because Lil Meech can't act worth a dang. I'm trying not to cuss. He can't act. We're not going to talk about what he did in real life, but the man can't act. But have you been watching BMF? Y'all, that Nicole storyline, Lucille be giving Nicole the business, baby. I understand why she mad, but it's a few things I'm trying to understand. So, Nicole, you walking around here having baby showers and stuff, right? Nothing wrong with this lady having a baby shower. Nothing wrong with her having a baby shower. But you decide to not go off to school because you saying you want to wait till after the baby. I think she low-key want to stay with Charles and his bandaged hand and everything. Because we're not going to go there. But, and you have this man up at the baby. You had the baby daddy at the baby shower. Acting saying this for the family. You got that man mama at the baby shower knowing doggone well that it might be another dude baby. Like, are we just assuming that the timing is off? Because the way the show was set up, that thing was pretty close. Worm was all... You couldn't even work your shift good because Worm was all up. And the brothers, T is especially ain't crap because he had this lady jump on a plane in her state, which if you haven't noticed, she went from like 1 month pregnant to 35 months pregnant and having a baby shower in an episode. That was quite a jump. But to go take him some money because him and Marquisha up at the gambling hall losing up all their money. Because Jay from the Lou, a.k.a. Bodie from The Wire. But I'll talk about that in a second. But, Nicole, what is you doing? What is you doing? And then, Marquisha gonna show up to the baby shower to give, her $3,000. And not you, Miss Lucille, taking that girl money. I know why you took her money. Because you tired of going up to the welfare office and showing your goods to get that little check because Charles won't leave. Which he finally leaving, I think. But he won't leave. She said, you got to do what you... use what you got to get what you want. She took her behind up there to get that welfare. Because those church folks is on your behind about them. As soon as those people would ask me about my tithes, baby, I would have been out of there. You barely have food to eat, and you got a baby on the way, and them 3 folks gonna sit up there like the 3 buzzards from the Disney movies and ask you where your tithe at. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But Lucille, or in the part I died on, Lucille up there with that dang on massager from Brookstone getting her life, baby. I said, oh, okay. She said, I'd rather get this 11 from the massager from Brookstone before Charles and his bad energy and bad spirit come up and lay up on top of me like he did that lady whose fans he was fixing. But we're not gonna go there. We forgiven Charles. We forgiven Charles, I think. I don't know, who cares. But ever since Lucille laid up with that Dr. Shane and Nicole put her on blast, it has been on between those 2 ladies. As a mother, I would be disappointed that my daughter did all of that. And I wouldn't be skipping around like everything was all good. But soon as I got over that, me and my grandbaby and all, we would be living life. We'd be booed up. I'm the age where I'm not old enough to be a grandma yet, but when that time comes, I'm living it up, baby. I'm living it up because I love children. But either way, that storyline is wild and it's carrying the show because Lil Meech can't act worth a damn at all. Da Vinci, I love you. So Poppy, you so fine. You reacting and stuff. You dumb as hell on the show too. But hey boo. But anyways, back to Jay from the Lou. Why is Bodie from The Wire acting like this? Like, I'm finna go left with this commentary a little bit. So it's something about a black man with a purpose and traditional garb that does it for me. So every time the Moors got on the screen, shout out to Kofi, and they took him out last episode. I said, dang it, man, he wasn't there long. He was fine in his little hat. But the way that Jay from the Louvre bust out and just was taking out everybody, he didn't give a crap. The way that he smiled when he knew he hit that lady in the chest with the blicky was diabolical, baby. Even his brother saw it. It was like, hold on, he done went left. He done took it too far. He taking out people trying to fill up food trucks and stuff. And when he realized there's no, read between the lines on the truck, he's still smiling that he took a lady out for what he was gonna take everybody out eventually because his revenge rage. You took out the head dude already. Why is you still showing up to these people? Looking like the Elks on, not the actual Elks. What was the name of that group on the Flintstones? That men's club they had. Looking like that. Showing up, the women minding their business. You gonna light up the thing. And then you're gonna have Saweetie, who is one of the finest women. Like, she's beautiful. And her lyric from Jason's lyric haircut show up and call herself about to take Jay from the Louvre out and then chicken out. And the only person that had any sense was the brother who lost his baseball career. And he did what he had to do. He said, dang, what I'm going to tell my mama? Dang, what I'm going to tell my mama? But he knew Jay from the Louvre had to go. I'm not mad at it. The beef was going to keep going until everybody was gone and nothing was going to be resolved and they weren't going to be able to move the work that they needed to move. And by the way, where the hell is B. Mickey? The end of the episode with B. Mickey was diabolical, but I had a feeling that was going on. But for you to sit up there and let them parents pay for the wedding, let T pay for your baby surgery, live life, and then only to send Lamar to come do your dirty work. And we still don't know where Lamar is, because Jay from the Louvre was the big bad of this episode, of the last few episodes. So we had to put Lamar to the side. By the way, y'all know how I feel like about Lamar. He's unhinged in the show, but he's fine in real life, and I love him in Supercell. But this show is like a soap opera hidden in a crime show, and the main stars of the story are the Flannerys, and they're the executive producers of the show. I skipped the whole part. Leilani, let me talk to you, Leilani, aka La Anthony. So you came in there looking bad as all get out. You showing all your goods and everything. How are you putting in all that work in the sheets on both shows? Like, is we supposed to be acting, or is we supposed to be? Hey, I mean, I saw what I needed to see, and then don't get me started on Purdy. I don't like the actress that plays Purdy, but her being gone ain't making me mad. Her being in rehab ain't making me mad, because she brought nothing to the show. And the poor young girl who had to go to that clinic, and Meech non-acting behind took her there. I'm gonna take care of you, sis. I'm gonna take care of you, sis. But they did all this to explain why Charles ended up in Atlanta doing the recording business. Oh, I skipped the whole part. I'm so tired of overly dedicated policeman, the dude from Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Charles, chasing Meech. I'm annoyed. Just go sit down somewhere. But he done bust up and arrested that young dude. The dude who played old boy. Did he play Bobby Brown on the New Edition story? Yes, him and his mother for that way, and finally got him to snitch. The show is all over the place, but the family is carrying the show, so I'm locked in. Those are the shows that I watch as guilty pleasure shows. I watch The Shy, I watch BMF, I watch And Just Like That, and then my week gets fulfilled and I go back to the super technical job that I do every day. Tell me what you watching in the comments. Let me know. With that being said, I'm out. Love y'all. Bye. Oh yeah, 50 Cent is giving Tyler Perry a run for his money with the shenanigans on the show. Yeah, okay, bye for real now.